Yo, what's good? Okay, I'm gonna go over real quick how to set a limit order on TradingView, not TradingView, on Trade Locker. So just short and sweet, and you can apply this to your trading if you would like. Okay, so to figure out the percentage of your account, say you have a 100K account like me, okay, and you want to figure out what the percentage is to trade. So you want to trade 1%, for example, okay? You multiply that by 0.01. It's $1,000. Okay, clear, clear, crystal. Say you have a 50K account, multiply that by 1%. That's $500, right? So on and so forth. Say you have a $50,000 one and you want to risk 0.3% because you're a fucking beast. 1,500, so on and so forth. Okay, so how to set? Now that you know you have you have a $50,000 account and you want to trade 1%, for example. Okay, so you see the chart, you're like, okay, you figure out where the trend is going, and you say, okay, right now it might fucking shoot up, so I'm gonna put a long. Hey yo, what the? You put a stop loss, you put a take profit, you click pending. Okay, so say you want to put the price there because that's where you think it's gonna go, right? You set your stop loss to how many points you're comfortable losing, how many um, points you're comfortable losing, right? So then you set this to where there was price action before, okay? Always see the past. Always see the past. And it's taking forever to fucking load because it's just taking forever to load. So whatever. So you look at the past, you see, okay, it's going up, and this is an area where in the past it would have hit. Where the fuck is this? Okay, see how it's not loading? Whatever. So, anyways, you saw that that was one of your key levels that you had marked off. So you set it there.
I need the max
You
win.
set a risk,
I need the max
and then you
win.
put whatever you're comfortable losing. Say you have a $500 account, and you see how it's like all these exclamation points is because something's wrong. You're taking a long, right? So you got to press buy. So whenever you move this, it'll still be $500. But look, say you set it down here. Look at what that does to that. That makes it smaller. So you want to set it to where, say you're waiting for price to dip down again to a certain level. Okay, you set it there. You put this under an important level, wherever that is you think it is, and then you enter, and it changes that. So you're only risking 500, 1,000, 1,500, $10, $5, whatever you're trading. Then that's what it is. Okay. Same thing with the short. So you see it here and you see it going down. It's not ready to go up. Say, for example, I see it not wanting to pass this area. Okay. So I set my stop above that. I set a pending order to where when the market opens, it dips down a little bit. To protect myself, I leave it down there. And my take profit is at an area of support where in the past it was strong, right there, right? Or wherever, whatever your confluences are, or whatever. So see how it's 200 and it's different? That's different. So you have to put risk, and you put this to 500 or 200, 2,500, wherever you want to put, right? Depending on your risk. And remember, why does it look like that? Okay, because you want to do a sell order. So a sell limit order. So price is moving, and it's going to go in when it hits one of these. Okay, depending on if it's a sell or a buy, whichever one hits, then that's what gets you in. So remember, you can have a super tight. You can have a super tight stop loss, and as long as your margin is good, then you're good to go. You know what I mean? So I have a 100K account, so this I'm risking 63% of the account, but I'm not really risking that. You know what I mean? Because I'm only risking 500. So if it moves up a little, boom, it gets me out. You know what I mean? It doesn't take 50% of my account. Nah, I just risk 500. Okay, am I doing it right? I don't know. You know, you have to decide where you want to set your levels. I'm just teaching you how to put the risk because there wasn't really too many videos on this, and it took me a little while to find it. So hopefully it reaches you and you use it. Okay, peace.